Greetings and welcome to our midweek offering of our weekly devotionals. This week we're looking at a passage during the season of Epiphany found in 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I shared in a sermon a story about a Lutheran pastor who had attended a special celebration, a private event at a Christian school. And before the event began, they brought out an American flag and everyone pledged allegiance to it. They brought out a Christian flag then, and everyone pledged allegiance to that. And the Lutheran pastor didn't really know that one, so he sort of faked it. And then they brought out a huge Bible on a cart, and everyone pledged allegiance to that. And the pastor wasn't even really sure what he was supposed to be pledging allegiance to, so he just remained quiet. And that story demonstrates how effortlessly a lot of Christians combine their Christian faith with nationalism, with exceptionalism, with feelings of superiority. We, as Christians, are the best. In verse 9 of our passage this week, Paul writes, "For I am the least of the apostles, unfit to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God." We remember that Paul, before his conversion, persecuted the early Christian church. And that reminds us that the early Christian church, unlike the massive religion, global religion that it grew into, was once a very struggling, fledgling community of believers who were persecuted, who had to worship in hiding and were afraid to be discovered. Paul also writes on a couple of occasions that what he is teaching, what Christians are doing and practicing, is in accordance with the scriptures, with the Hebrew Bible. And that's an important note to make, because a lot of the early Christians were in conflict with Jewish synagogues and were in fact expelled from synagogues for following Jesus. So the early Christian church, unlike the massive dominating religion that Christianity grew into, sort of the shoe was on the other foot. They were the ones persecuted by other faiths. They were the ones ostracized. They were the ones considered the other. And I think that's a good thing for us Christians to remember in our day and age, that the God who is revealed to us is not revealed in superiority and exceptionalism, but is revealed in humility and simplicity. And that God is not just revealed in people like us, but that God is often revealed in the other. Amen.